And good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Sheriff Carmine Marcino and the men and women of the Lee County Sheriff's Office, we want to thank everyone here live in the school board chambers for joining us live today, as well as those watching us live on the Lee County School District's YouTube channel. Welcome, everybody. We're going to have a very fun ceremony today. This is for November. As everybody probably knows, we didn't have a ceremony last month because of the storm, so this is our second ceremony of the school year, and we have some outstanding winners behind me you're going to hear all about today. I'm Tony Shaw. I'm the director of the Lee County Sheriff's Office Do the Right Thing program. And again, thank you for joining us. Before we get started with our exciting stories today, we are going to have our Pledge of Allegiance today, and it's going to be led by Savannah Howard.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. You all may be seated.
Awesome. Savannah. I'd like to begin today's ceremony by acknowledging the School Board of Lee County, Chairperson Debbie Jordan, representing District 4, Vice Chair Mary Fisher, representing District 1, Melissa Giovanelli, representing District 2, Chris Patrica, representing District 3, Gwinnetta Gittens, District 5, Betsy Vaughn, District 6, and Kathleen Morgan, representing District 7. Also, Dr. Christopher Bernier, who is our new superintendent. We appreciate all you do for our school recognition program. Let's have a round of applause for the school board and Dr. Bernier. And representing Sheriff Marcino today is Lieutenant Angel Capo. He's with our Youth Services Division, and he has a few words to share on behalf of Sheriff Marcino.
Thank you. Well, guys, great job for everything that you did, and after everything that we've gone through in the last month, our community is kind of refreshing to hear the positive that goes on in our town, in our schools, and I want to thank Tony. The man sits within 10 feet of my desk, and all I hear him is working the phones and working hard to make this happen for the kids. Let's give him a round of applause for all he does. And again, on behalf of the Sheriff's Office and on behalf of all the men and women, thank you, parents, school members, and the kids for everything that you do. We appreciate you. And that's it for me. So,
thank you, Lieutenant Capo. Also, we want to give thanks to those assisting us today by giving everybody their programs, getting everybody seated. They're members of our civilian support unit, and they volunteer their time. They don't get paid a penny for doing this. And you can see they hop around and they keep physically fit, and they do a lot of good things. And they make ceremonies like this happen. So let's give them a round of applause. We also talked about the broadcast today, as well as the lighting and the sound in here. That wouldn't be possible without help from several people behind the scenes. We have Beth Schell with the Sheriff's Office taking pictures, Tiffany Wood behind the scenes, and Heather Turco, as well as Dave Alexander, Adam Wright, and Adam Hodjost with the Lee County School District. Again, they're putting the live broadcast on today, as well as the live ceremony. And let's have a round of applause for everybody behind the scenes today. We also want to mention our sponsors. The Do the Right Thing program doesn't take taxpayer money to run. It relies on donations from businesses, community leaders, and they're the backbone behind this program. Two of them are our principal sponsors. They are Lee County Electric Cooperative and Alliance Financial Group. And again, we couldn't be putting on these programs without them. Let's have a big round of applause for our big sponsors. And we also mentioned the YouTube broadcasts on the school district's YouTube channel. Again, if you look at the bottom of your programs for those attending here today, and you'll see the address for the YouTube channel. You can go home literally and watch the broadcast anytime, day or night. So feel free to check us out on YouTube. That's a fun thing to do as well. Also, parents, in the book bags that you have for your students, there are congratulation letters each month from local dignitaries, judges, senators, you name it. We have a lot of people that are big on do the right thing. And one of those dignitaries is Senator Rick Scott, who's a huge supporter of our Do the Right Thing program. Here joining us today is a member of Senator Scott's team, Aaron Deaver. Let's have a round of applause for Aaron Deaver.
Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you, Lieutenant and Sheriff Carmine Marcino, for having us today. Senator Scott couldn't be here today, but I'm his Southwest Florida District Director, and I just wanted to tell you what an honor it is to be here and to be invited every month to participate. Your children, you all do such amazing things. It's always just such a privilege to be part of this and to see all the things that they do, the integrity that they show. As a mom of 5 myself, I know that it is very difficult in today's world sometimes for kids to do the right thing and to keep doing the right thing. So I commend you all. I think you should hold your heads high and keep leading the way for others to follow. Thank you.
Thank you. Aaron Deaver with Senator Rick Scott's office. Also, we mentioned our school board members earlier today, and each month, one of them will go out of their way, drop everything they're doing to come to our ceremony, and we can't thank them enough for that. That shows real support, real backbone for the program. Our representative this month is Kathleen Morgan, representing District 7, and again, a big friend to our Do the Right Thing program. Let's have a round of applause for board member Kathleen Morgan.
Thank you, Tony. This is one of the great pleasures of being a school board member, recognizing the children and the families who are doing the right thing. I like to speak to the kids and say, you know, we're big about character in Lee County Public Schools. And character is how people see you. So they say, she is nice, he is respectful, she listens, he's not so nice. Those characteristics are things that people attribute to you. They say that's who you are. And we find out what those characteristics are by virtue of the choices that you are making. And one of the reasons you're here today is because you are making really good choices. You're showing your courage in many cases to do something that may have been very difficult in a group situation, something that may have been very difficult in your classroom. So I am here to commend you for doing the right thing, for having great character, for being courageous. And I want to also thank the parents who have helped you grow in that capacity. So thank you all for being here. This is a wonderful celebration. I appreciate you.
Thank you, board member Kathleen Morgan. Well, without further ado, let's get started with our awards for the month of November. Our first award today goes to a group of students from Athenian Academy Charter School. Now, we couldn't get all 22 of them here, so we got one of them here. Come on down, Lucas Landers. Round of applause for Lucas Landers. Right there, Lucas. Now, if you look at the overhead screen, you'll see a group picture that we took a couple weeks ago when we gave out this award. Look at that handsome group of students, all from Athenian Academy Charter School. They did a lot to help their community following Hurricane Irma. I'm sorry, Hurricane Ian. My hurricane's mixed up. And again, Lucas Landers was a big part of that, as well as his mother, who just happens to be a teacher at the school. So let's bring up anybody from Athenian Academy Charter School who's with Lucas today. Come on up. School Resource Officer Deputy Britt Smith writes, in response to the devastation caused by Hurricane Ian, a good number of students and families of the Athenian Academy Charter School decided to come together to support storm victims. It all started with 6th grader Lucas Landers and his mother, who decided to bake a variety of treats to help feed those impacted by the storm. The idea quickly snowballed into something much bigger. Several students and their parents immediately jumped in to help by heading to the grocery store to buy pantry items to hand out with the baked goods. The students were Jenna Hoffman, Taylor Hoffman, James Hoffman, Rylan Maxwell, Zayden Maxwell, Vincent Hawks, and Ava Tartaglia. On October 2nd, just a couple of days after the storm, these students hosted their first open pantry event. Tables were piled high with MREs, which are meals ready to eat, canned goods, snacks, treats, and drinks. The event was posted on social media and was a huge success. The next day, more students joined the effort, including Nathan Anderson, Emma Anderson, Abigail Anderson, Madison Neal, Vicente Arguelles Moraga, Charlie Cox, Tian Vo, Waylon Stegeman, Emery Stegeman, Harrison Stegeman, Griffin Stegeman, Kirsty Whidden, Zoe Lankford, and Jade Eason. They cooked meals to serve to the community, including pasta, hot dogs, pulled pork, baked beans and mashed potatoes, tacos, and sloppy joes. As a result of their efforts, Athenian Academy Charter School now has a permanent open pantry. You and your classmates really hit it out of the park on this one. Thanks for helping your community during these challenging times. Congratulations, Athenian Academy Charter School. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Up next, we have Connor Waters. Let's have a round of applause for Connor Waters. Connor attends River Hall Elementary. His principal is Jody Palakis, and school resource officer is Deputy Ed Vandal. Love that smile. Will those with Connor please come forward? We'll share his story. Connor is a 5th grader at River Hall Elementary. School resource officer Deputy Ed Vandal writes, Connor was leaving school recently when he found $102 on the ground, 2 $1 bills and a $100 bill. Without hesitation, Connor took the money he found and turned it into the front desk. According to Connor's teachers, Mrs. Botsford and Mrs. Howard, Connor is striving to make good choices and decisions in class, and this act certainly showed honesty and commitment toward looking out for others. Due to Connor turning the money over to the school, it was returned to its rightful owner. Connor, thank you for showing that honesty is always the best policy. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Ashley Milan is next. Let's have a round of applause for Ashley Milan. Ashley is a 6th grader at Varsity Lakes Middle School. Her principal is Dr. Scott Lee Master, and school resource officer is Deputy Robert Rabbit. And those with Ashley could please come forward. Ashley was nominated by classmate Genesis Arias, who writes, Ashley is a very kind, helpful, and smart student. She always helps anyone who needs it. If you need a free tutor, just ask her. She always helps me when I need it and also lets me borrow anything that I need from her. Ashley is so kind and the sweetest person I've ever met. She can be very sassy as a joke and always makes me laugh. You should award Ashley with Do the Right Thing because overall, she's a very kind, helpful, funny, creative, and just awesome person. Very high praise, Ashley. Thanks for brightening other people's days. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Ivan Lozano is next. Let's have a round of applause for Ivan Lozano. Ivan is a 7th grader at Varsity Lakes Middle School. And those with Ivan can please come forward. Teacher Karen Whiteman writes, I'm honored to nominate Ivan Lozano for the Do the Right Thing Award. Ivan is one of the best buddies in our Life Skills program, which is designed for students with intellectual disabilities. Being a best buddy is a big responsibility, and Ivan has demonstrated his qualities of being a positive role model and becoming friends with lots of our students. One afternoon, while I had Ivan accompany one of the other students from the Life Skills program to the media center, he found a pile of $1 bills on the floor. Instead of just taking the money for himself, he was mindful that he needed to be a positive role model to the student that he was walking with. When they arrived back in my classroom, Ivan showed me the money and told me where he found it. He asked if he could bring the money to the school's office. Of course, I said yes and complimented him for his honesty. Honesty is something that all teachers and parents want their students to exhibit. Thank you for doing the right thing, Ivan. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is proud of you. Empress Johnson is next. Round of applause, please, for Empress Johnson. Empress attends Varsity Lakes Middle School, where he's in the 6th grade. And those with Empress can please come forward. We'll take some pictures and tell her story. Principal Dr. Scott Lee Master writes, Empress came to me and said, I'd like to give community service to the school. Is there anything I can do to help? I said, yes, ma'am, and we quickly found some areas where she could help. This is par for the course, as Empress is kind and caring to all, and I noticed from day one that she modeled our work hard, be kind mentality. Her transition to middle school has been amazing, and she currently has an A in every class. What made me nominate her was her mindset when I asked her what she was volunteering for. I thought maybe Girl Scouts or a team. Empress said, I just want to help. We are so proud of Empress and her wonderful mindset and for what we think we would be a great candidate for the Do the Right Thing Award. Empress, thank you for volunteering your time to help others in need. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Colin Blanc is next. Let's have a round of applause for Colin Blanc. Colin attends Lehigh Elementary School. His principal is Jackson Morgan, and school resource officer is Deputy Shane Nelson. And those with Callan can please come forward. Callan is a first grader at Lehigh Elementary. Teacher Brenda Miranda writes, Callan is a leader and a role model to his peers. Whether it's completing an activity with great attention to detail or walking a new classmate to the cafeteria, Callan is always ensuring things are done right. He is quick to help others with Chromebooks or scissors, and he always volunteers to be of service to his teacher. Callan has quickly become a right hand. He's a problem solver, a hard worker, and a bucket filler. Mrs. Miranda is very proud of you, as we are all, Callan. Thank you for being so positive. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Up next is Rebecca Altazar Del Cueto. Let's have a round of applause for Rebecca Altazar Del Cueto. Rebecca attends Spring Creek Elementary School. Her principal is Mary Blackman, and school resource officer is Deputy Tricia Keppen. And those with Rebecca can please come forward and we'll share her story. Rebecca is a fourth grader at Spring Creek Elementary. Assistant Principal Dr. Rose Morris-Rowe writes, Rebecca is a very compassionate and caring young girl who respects everyone, and I mean everyone. While shy, when you engage in conversations with her, you come to realize how very intelligent and giving she is. Rebecca enjoys eating lunch with her school resource officer, who calls her very articulate and respectful. I have personally watched Rebecca giving up being next in line to a younger student to provide them support. She deserves this award for going above and beyond, and I believe this award will help her become more assured of just how great she is. Shoot for the stars, Rebecca. Success is all yours. Rebecca, we love that you're so kind, compassionate, and respectful. Thank you. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Up next is Pedro Gomez. Let's have a round of applause for Pedro Gomez. Pedro attends San Carlos Park Elementary. His principal is Christy Cutts, and school resource officer is Deputy Stephen Hertzfeld. And those with Pedro can please come up front. School resource officer Deputy Stephen Hertzfeld writes, one day Pedro was riding the bus home when he discovered a wallet. The wallet contained $150 in cash. The young man knew immediately what to do and turned in the wallet to his bus driver with all the contents intact. The next day, a high school student who rides the same bus but on an earlier route asked if someone had turned in a wallet. It was because of Pedro's selfless act of turning in the wallet, even though it contained a large sum of cash, that this story has a happy ending. Thank you, Pedro, for doing the right thing. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Zerai Reyes is next. Let's have a round of applause for Zerai Reyes. Zerai attends Lehigh Middle School. Her principal is Dr. Brian Gibson, and school resource officer is Deputy George Mora. And those with Zerai can please come forward. Zerai is an 8th grader at Lehigh Middle School. Teacher Terry Rigdon writes, Zerai suffers from chronic anxiety and panic attacks. She wanted to advocate for herself and others, hoping to inspire her peers on how to cope, recognize, and overcome. On her own, Zerai designed a PowerPoint presentation and asked if she could speak to my peer counseling students. Zerai gave up her time and overcame her fear of speaking in public and sparked conversation and healing in her brave efforts. I am beyond proud and appreciative of Zerai and her ambition to use her struggles to bring forth conversation, education, and support. Zerai, congratulations for being so brave and showing others the way. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Julian Garay is next. Let's have a round of applause for Julian Garay. Julian attends Lehigh Acres Middle School and is in the 6th grade. Those with Julian can please come forward. Julian's school resource officer writes, one day when the students were at lunch, a female student walked over to Julian's table and pointed what appeared to be a black handgun at him. With no regard for his own safety and to protect the other students, Julian grabbed hold of the gun and wrestled it away from the female student. Once Julian got a hold of the weapon, he realized it was a BB gun and not a handgun. That doesn't make his act any less heroic. Julian stepped up to protect the other students from the possibility of a very dangerous situation. Thank you, Julian, for your bravery in protecting your fellow students. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Up next, we have two students that just happen to be twins, Audrey Adkins and Olivia Adkins. Come on down. Round of applause for Audrey and Olivia. Audrey and Olivia attend Bayshore Elementary School. Their principal is Ben Osman, and school resource officer is Deputy Kelsey Waldrop. Those with Audrey and Olivia can please come forward. Teachers making the nominations were Carrie Stiglich and Danielle Moraine, who Audrey Adkins is an amazing first grader with wonderful manners who always says please and thank you. Our school expectations are that students are prepared, respectful, responsible, and safe, and Audrey exemplifies those traits daily. As I was walking my students back to our classroom, we encountered some congestion and students not walking in line properly. Audrey calmly and quietly asked each student who was out of line to please return to their spot and helped get the line moving. She is a positive example and role model for other students. Audrey is a pleasure to have in my class and always does the right thing. Olivia Adkins is an amazing role model for other students. She is a natural leader and is always willing to help others. Olivia sets an example for all students in the classroom and displays all of our school expectations each and every day. She's kind, helpful, and eager to do what she can to make our team stronger. Audrey and Olivia, you are making your teachers and your school very proud. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Thomas Schmicker is next. Let's have a round of applause for Thomas Schmicker. Thomas attends Heights Elementary. His principal is Doug Palo, and school resource officer is Deputy Angela Postudensic. And those with Thomas can please come up front. We'll share his story. Thomas's mother, Amy Schmicker, writes, after Hurricane Ian, I asked Thomas if he would rather go to Disney World or stay here in Fort Myers and volunteer at the World Central Kitchen. He replied without hesitation, volunteer. Thomas made sandwiches, cleaned up and fed the National Guard, the Army, and lots of volunteers. He handed out cases of water and hot food in Port Charlotte and Pine Island. Thomas quickly became a favorite of Chef Jose Andres himself, as well as the rest of the World Central Kitchen team. Thomas spent a day on Pine Island riding around with the World Central Kitchen coordinators to find new spots to set up their stations. Whether it was someone looking for a shower or wanting a hot meal, Thomas was there to provide them with as much as a fifth grader possibly could. Thomas, thank you for stepping up and helping everyone you could following Hurricane Ian. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Up next is Levi Townsend. Round of applause for Levi Townsend. Levi attends Oak Hammock Middle School. His principal is David Howdy-Shell, and school resource officer is Deputy Jonathan Hoyt. And those with Levi can please come forward. Levi is a seventh grader at Oak Hammock Middle. Teacher Daniel Bielman writes, Levi is constantly asking how he can be of service to our classroom and programs and shows great initiative and motivation while getting tasks accomplished. Levi excelled in leadership before coming to Oak Hammock Middle. Levi also plays piano on a regular basis at retirement facilities and nursing homes, as well as volunteering in his community. Levi is never bored and is always busy, whether it's catching up on homework, practicing the piano, or even helping other students on piano. He'll even offer to dust and vacuum the classroom. Levi is doing great things and headed towards even greater endeavors. Levi, it sounds like you're a bundle of energy. Keep up the great things you're doing. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Up next, we're honoring two students together, Anthony Renzulli and Marlon Palacios. Round of applause for Anthony and Marlon. Anthony and Marlon attend Sunshine Elementary School. Their principal is Aaron Brandow, and school resource officers Deputy Rodolphus Hall. And those with Anthony and Marlon can please come forward and we'll share their story. Anthony and Marlon are both fourth graders at Sunshine Elementary. Teacher Lori O'Hara writes, both Anthony and Marlon have shown maturity, positive attitude, and a willingness to help. At the end of the day, I work at parent pickup. All the parent pickup students go to the cafeteria and wait for their names to be called when they go outside to get their family's vehicle. We have many students who are parent pickup, and keeping those students focused on paying attention can be a challenge. Anthony's become my #1 computer guy. He watches the list of names on the computer and lets students know as soon as their names show up. Anthony's help allows me to focus on moving around and supervising students. I'm not chained to my computer watching the list. He's a huge help and has started training so many apprentices to help that I can't help but thank Anthony for all that he does. Marlon is another one of my assistants. On the very first day of school, Marlon got distracted and missed his name being called at first. But instead of getting defensive, as many students probably would, Marlon said he'd do better in the future. And Marlon has certainly kept his promise. Marlon pays great attention and has even joined with Anthony, where they are now an unbeatable team. These two have been a big help keeping our fourth graders' dismissals going smoothly, and I'm very proud of how responsible they are. Anthony and Marlon, great job helping your teacher with such an important job. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Deshaud Woods is next. Let's have a round of applause for Deshaud Woods. Deshaud attends J. Colon English Elementary School. His principal is Joe Williams, and school resource officer is Corporal Bobby Black. And those with Deshaud can please come forward. Deshaud Woods is a fourth grader at J. Colon English Elementary. Counselor Teresa Stanley writes, Deshaud is enrolled in the enrichment program at our school. He is being nominated because he consistently makes good choices and does the right thing. Students throughout the campus regard Deshaud as a trustworthy leader capable of inspiring others. Mr. Try, one of his teachers, notes that Deshaud is always willing to help in the classroom. He adds a lot to our discussion and has great insights on many different things. One of his third grade teachers, Mrs. Waite, commented that Deshaud holds himself and his peers to high moral standards and can charm anyone with his wit and sense of humor. Deshaud's music teacher, Mrs. Jasker, says, I've noticed that Deshaud is consistently walking the younger students to use the restroom during aftercare. To me, this shows that he is trustworthy. All of our teachers look forward to his future successes, and we are grateful for the person that he is. Deshaud, that's high praise from a lot of teachers. Thank you for being an inspiration to everyone. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Alexander Henry is next. Let's have a round of applause for Alexander Henry. Alexander attends G. Weaver Hips Elementary. His principal is Dr. Deborah Noss, and school resource officer is Corporal Carolyn Gomez. Those with Alexander could please come up front. Alexander is a third grader at G. Weaver Hips Elementary. Michael Lowe, Dean of Student Discipline, writes, I nominate Alexander Henry for the Do the Right Thing for his actions trying to help one of our staff members. A couple weeks ago, a teacher began suffering a medical emergency while instructing the class. Some of the students noticed right away and began trying to comfort the teacher. Alexander recognized the teacher was in need of help and began trying to push the emergency button in the room to get help from the front office. One staff member was alerted, and they were able to respond and determine the teacher was in fact suffering a serious medical event and needed emergency intervention. Alexander's recognition of the severity of the situation, followed by his rapid actions, could very well have prevented a much more serious injury. We are so proud of Alexander and consider him a leader in our school. Alexander, thank you for leading by example and getting quick help for your teacher. You did lead by example, and the Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Up next, we're honoring two students who happen to be brothers, Chase Rodriguez and Max Rodriguez. Round of applause for Chase and Max Rodriguez. Chase and Max attend Pinewoods Elementary, where Chase, the tall one, is a third grader, and Max, the shorter one, is a first grader. Their principal is Leslie Gunderson, and school resource officer is Deputy Latima Murray. And those with Chase and Max can please come up front. Principal Leslie Gunderson writes, as a school and as citizens of Lee County, we are aware of the devastation Hurricane Ian left behind. We wanted to do something, so we began a book drive to help students at Hector Cafferata Elementary School to restore their library. So many have contributed to this worthy endeavor. I would like to recognize two students in particular for their efforts. This is a note received from the parent. Dear Mrs. Gunderson, Chase and Max spent their weekend creating and selling bracelets to support the book drive for Hector Cafferata Elementary. They have been so excited to support this small community to help with the hurricane relief effort. I'm proud of their efforts and hope this small contribution can make a little difference for the students and teachers. Chase and Max have raised $67 as of this date, which they will use to purchase books at the book fair. Those books will allow Hector Cafferata Elementary to restock a portion of their library. Chase and Max, that was a very noble act and very kind to help out another school in need. Thank you for your dedication. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Caden Montgomery is next. Let's have a round of applause for Caden Montgomery. Caden attends Three Oaks Elementary School. His principal is Tammy Lee Master, and school resource officer is Deputy Bill Weaver. And those with Caden can please come forward and we'll share his story. Principal Tammy Lee Master writes, Caden overheard a couple students talking about something inappropriate in the school cafe. He turned and saw something that made him feel uncomfortable because he knew it was not right. Caden immediately went to his classroom and shared with his teacher, who then called administration. The situation was taken care of immediately due to Caden's quick reaction to the situation. We always teach our students that if they see something, to say something, and Caden did just that. We are proud of Caden for informing his teacher about something that he knew was just not right. At no time was anyone in any danger, but we know Caden is a responsible young man who cares about his school. Caden, that was very brave of you to come forward when you knew something wasn't right. Thank you. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. And our final honoree today is Savannah Howard. Let's have a round of applause for Savannah Howard. Savannah attends Three Oaks Elementary and is in the 2nd grade. Will those with Savannah please come forward? We will share her incredible story. Also, you'll see as our school resource officer, Deputy Bill Weaver, who also played a huge part in this story. Principal Lee Master writes, I would like to nominate Savannah Howard and Deputy Weaver for Do the Right Thing. During drop-off, one of our families was driving through the car line when the baby you see there, Cheyenne, a 5-month-old future Three Oaks Elementary or tow bear, started choking in her car seat. Mom told Savannah's 2nd grade big sister to take her out of the car seat and hit her on the back. Savannah did just that until Mom could find a safe place to pull the car over. Luckily, Deputy Bill Weaver was outside and saw Mom trying to get to the baby. Deputy Weaver was able to get the baby, turn her over in his arms, and clear the airway to Cheyenne so she could breathe again. To say this was traumatic for the family is an understatement, especially for Savannah. We had Savannah stay with Mom and baby in the office until she ate her breakfast and saw her sister was safe. Both Savannah and Deputy Weaver are heroes. They both stayed calm during a very chaotic situation. Now, on the overhead, you're going to see a picture of everyone. This is just right after the event happened. You can see smiles all around. We are blessed they are part of our family and very deserving of this prestigious award. Great job, Savannah and Deputy Weaver. Someday, Cheyenne will look back at this and be very appreciative that she had 2 heroes looking over her that day. Thank you for all of us from the Lee County Sheriff's Office. We are very, very proud of you.
Just so everybody knows, yesterday Bill received the Life-Saving Award for the Sheriff's Office, and as his 2nd one, and I think he's been a police officer since 1901. But I can't say enough about this man. I got 90 guys that work for me, and he's on the top of my list. He's a hero to me, a hero to everybody here. I can't thank you enough, Bill. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I want to thank everyone for attending today's ceremony and for watching us on the YouTube channel. Let's give our students up here one big final standing ovation. All right, everybody, we're going to get a couple of group pictures with the students real quick, and then we'll let you take